power of efficacy bear us from your love and from your divine protection. The Lord can buy now and buy and clear and have a really email and I know what's the weekend, the weekend, and walk away the weekend one. The people can immediately walk down. Yeah, but I can see it. I lost some people like what you did. Because my people, what it was like, I'm really looking at everything and I tell you what you weekend. The other one, I can find you with the new person. And then you're navigating where they can get the pages of your scriptures, but you also open up our hearts. And then allow the light of your word to shine upon our hearts. May you bring illumination to the darkest places of our lives. I know today, I would like what to tell one and be time, I did anyway. That will have us for a week and when they put me, we will go back to me and be fast. And that Jesus Christ, the wine. Amen. God bless you. Okay, yesterday I was Joseph. We were there Papa happened to Jacob because the night discovered when it came to the matter of royalty, it was Jacob was very careful. One I got so with Joseph, Manasseh and Ephraim. One of them in the book of Lomba, there's the case in America. One I got Joseph in the way, very young, or we guess the case in America. And when it came to the turn of Judah, I found that prophets not like they see when they have Ezra. And Jesus also president. So that's to say that Jesus said, Messiah in the grace all this one, the seed of the woman, not that Judah can continue from Joseph or from any other person. So that is from Adam and Eve. Adam, Sinadam, Isis. I mean, Sinadam, Abraham, Abraham, Isis, Sinadam, Isis, Jacob, then Jacob, one thing, and Joseph, then Judah. Now, I place Judah, I have to go my care separately in morning prayer. When I'm doing this repetition, helps retention. Repetition helps retention. People will get the way to talk about the money. And in fact, what is very important to them so that we don't make a water, because matter Judah is so important. The fact that you will want Judah continue the seed of the woman. And after the mechanical open soon, now back that seed of the woman and now manifest of woman or woman or woman ends or woman. So I can Genesis chapter 38. This chapter 38 actually every 18 years after the persecution, the book is after Papa was sick on Genesis chapter 49. The young man chapter 38. So you can apply to my marriage here, very final and theological. The Leviticus chapter, single chapter, the book is really. But I didn't chapter 7 and come up by Joseph, chapter 9, Joseph, because they are all of Joseph versus them. Then I process here now, the Christian because my Judah didn't marry with my head very angry because the seed of the woman can continue through him. So when I notice the great jail of the line at chapter 38, so then at chapter 38, Pastor Anya said to Pastor at that time, that Judah went down from his brethren and come into the certain Adulamites, whose name was Hiram. And then Judah saw the daughter of the certain Canaanite, whose name was Shua. And he took her and went in unto her. The first thing I have never, now we do that. But then goes to no wine for Canaan. Goes to no wine for Canaan, all the Canaanites. And that's what we hear with Shua. Okay? Now, every problem ever. Manakaya and the Akatima. Upon a catching it again now, what I think is going to be sitting the river and very people. People soon are now about the seat of the Saturday and ask what they really commit. He made mistake. How can I fight it? The police say no, the most gifted, the most talented is the most attacked. Go neji ball and attack. They are going neji ball and they want to get. That's how we go. Now, Judah also something called referencing Judah. So even from marriage here, the seed of the serpent started attacking from even marriage here. Eventually, on marriage here, the lady and Joshua, the Canaanites. Then verse 3, we're saying that she conceived and bear a son. Then Oba from here, okay? Then I did Omoka Mozo, Banka Honor. Then I did Otubi Mozo, Mom Gator, Baya, Shela. And then we're passing and the next verse here, and Judah took a wife for her, his firstborn, whose name was Tamar. Now, before we continue, in what mother Judah, number one, after whom Judah began Yeshua, after whom I probably Honor and Shema. Okay? Now, I can Judah, Motalia, wine. That's what was with the official man, but no matter what the commanding of if I did a second, Judah took a wife for her. This was what I said that now. Oh, okay, I can say that I can balance over one. Or in all cases, God in John, but we don't have any man. Apparently, the first good man was sitting in the map, even there, that no anymore take responsibility not game or of bank. Money with the first good moving. This boy is woman because all that boy said, I'm follow the on the wall. The day other than Mamma, they want take responsibility. Then they put Abrona, Room, but on room, in fact, all the experience. Now, then I'm not going to so the good church, no need for the very experience. Man, take responsibility. Can you put it back? Take responsibility. Now, we don't know finally. Not MSI, well, now, we will look in one that you can know. One of this will be equal, and we will be equal. But if we got to see equal, they got to see equal. In our back, I can see take responsibility. So, one of this young man, this other man. If the Bible will at the next verse, who Judah's firstborn was wicked, and the guy is very wicked in the sight of the Lord. Now, Jacob comment me like 101. In my water, I felt that HUSC, and not the wicked, and the sight of such a man. The battery in this boy, and the boy in the wicked, the chicken like a good boy, and then the Lord slew him. The very good air. Papia Buliako, Ebusu Buliako, Lord. Why? Because he was wicked. Then he also served a lot of fun. We will life. Equanaka can give one last day wicked. Equanaka, general consensus. Pass your life. Don't need to be very wicked. Equanaka, follow your testimony. Try to be kind. Try to be good to people, especially within the context of marriage. Because if you try to Google this boy, wickedness here, as far as the concern, all those says to me, what you say, come back wicked, your spouse, the way you handle your spouse, only for wine, what you say, listen, it was still about to be wicked, God will be angry with you. What a thing that you make answer. Then you go okay to come wicked to your wife, the same thing, God will be angry with you. All the Old Testament, when I can cook work, even the New Testament, I come out and our father and make a move. People dying carelessly without knowing what this is like. Follow up, which is the of the go and walk apart from there so that partner can go and marry. Then when they got after the house, especially when that partner is a child of God. When you go much in a relationship, you can be very careful to say this. If you wicked with that person, God can take you out. Then so that you can bring somebody that can benefit that his son or that his daughter. Okay? So never go there. Then Otu na has wedding, the elder on a way to share the girl. Oh, she was the girl, or even one man to one where I think he is exactly where we are now. So if we go to about, I don't go to another place to look at what I'm getting about. Judah said to honor, go not to your brother's wife, then marry her and raise up seed to your brother. In one when they want to go there. Now, the honor knew that the seed should not be his. So it came to pass that when he went into his brother's wife, that he spilled it, and he spilled it on the ground, lest that he should give seed to his brother. So it was to take our eyes away. And the magnified woman displeased the Lord. Wherefore, he slew him also. So when they will honor, so when you pass out, one year and long and careful and careful, we pass that down. What they pass that, what they pass that together. All children can move because of movement. Now, we also maybe matters to God. The way you carry yourself, the kind of things that you do, especially again within the context of marriage, and within the context of everything that okay. If you matters, if you one good, I go out before, okay again. When I did not know what I will again, but also then after every wedding comes marriage. After wedding comes marriage. When you do this, go out away, go out away. Because now, if you know when I from if any name was leading them as a husband like then the football name will be I'm going to 1, 2, 3 times. Or the Cagasana, you can't now that you can now so many things we see as a husband within the context of the marriage that now follow short, now to complete the volleyball now. Okay, so I now started praying and asking God, it should go before I say, I'm the best husband of the year. When I go sit now, they fail. Now, so many areas which are being wrong. So, but when I'm telling you of complete context of the marriage, it cannot appear. You have to, before you the largest room ever in the world is the room of improvements. One of the biggest room. So you keep improving. How do I make my partner better? How do I make him smile? How do I make her laugh? How do I make him more comfortable and more excited about this marriage? Even me, before the marriage, I will now walk and now talk. Amen. So, Chineke Google Kempo, Chineke Google Kempo, Chineke Google. Now, for the same Kempo, now, if the Tama Messable, I mean, if the Judah Messable, not cause their Tama and Ambassador, we're seeing. Remain the widow at your father's house, what we're living about, until Shelah, my son, will grow. We will measure like a for he said, lest peradventure he die also, as his brethren did. And Tama went and dwelt in her father's house. So the girl, when Nazareth and Benny, when Papa, Onye Motaria, Tama this man who do that Motaria, Onye Motaria said, I was at the now, actually, look at behind the trees, behind the trees, the seed of the serpent and the seed of the woman. Okay? Now, if you're there, only the wicked, Chineke Boogie, only the honor, Chineke Boogie, I will with an the seed of the serpent. I'm on the first million there. You listen to my Shella, Kepa. You listen to my Shella. And Shella, Kepa. Now, the seed of the woman, genealogy Judah, and there was a true Shelah. Why you were now they check until Kani Nalana Benia, and Okata Chikata Kaponata, Onosiana, Nigerian, Diana side, they find something. Now, they disguise your way as a prostitute to put your also. They don't wait in I will be a more than see where continue now. Why? In the Shelah. Now, if you have a Bible, the only 2 or 3 times I mentioned Shelah. So that's on the further, that's like the Shelah of the family. So further. Now, in Numbers chapter 26. Numbers chapter 26, Numbers 20. Numbers 26, 20. Now, say, and the sons of Judah, after their families, were. Okay, you don't have 19. Give a case hand to L now, and let me say, hand over. I said, the sons of Judah were and Onan. There was an and Onan died in the land of Canaan. So in which chapter 1, then the next one was going then I was also do that after the family is there, or the family of the Shelanites. Some of that Shelan, we are produced with the family of the Shelanites. So said back, they are from Emerson and Shelan, the family again. Man, God in his own divine wisdom and in his own choice, to make the choice here. Everywhere they can see the woman continue with this Shelan. So she like a reason. Then I have the person of Phares. Phares, the family of the Phazite. So in our Phazite, all has now below Phares. Then Sarah, because I'm Colonial Nigeria, the family of the Zahites. Okay? Now you want these Zahites and Sarah. You can discover that we as we na Joshua. All our Molian is we produce Ekan. But that Ekan now, the acoustic. All na family Zara. Ekan is well. Okay, and then the same question will Yana would get home. If you would see go back and go to this one. Now, Judah, Bessia, where Jersey, Japan, Aqua, Side, together. Then we should have verse 15. Verse 15 years in a way Judah saw her. He thought her to be an harlot because she had covered her face. Okay? Now, because I'm going to discuss it, then before you go eat or bakulian, then tea there, and unfortunately, you hold on with the at the end of the day, you get a team, and you get a women, whoever do that. Now, only one game on that one, not properly in the booking. You don't have to buy one, but then you don't say, oh, no, I'll buy you to win. What time, I hope that the girl can. Atu boya or guy did now with that. Everything no poor. I say I'm going to tell you to work in the area. Number when you also did it up now, which you go there. Unfortunately for him, I said, if he had he was there with that, they would well, in that way, what they have. In I have one about that's 18. What pleasure I give you? Then she said, your sickness number 1. Your classless number 2, your staff number 3, most of the time you get it. And the other hand, so what does the girl I do boy the girl we put that those things. So no one may have my female. And even I staff for my ear, then I can't have my their staff. So when the one is in there, so one hour that I call that I call for my staff, or you know, full of kids. So the guy can have one. Okay, what was it? Manitara hubo que almost verse 28, 29, and 30. Verse 28 was it came to pass when she travailed that the one put out his hand and the river took and bound upon his hand the scarlet thread, saying, this one came out first. And it came to pass that she drew back his hand, that behold, his brother came out. And then she said, how hast thou broken forth? This breach be upon you. Therefore his name was called Phares. If I break, how hast thou broken forth? That broken forth, break forth, that there is the word Phares. Phares na Hebrew, break forth. Break forth another name of the Messiah. Another name of the Messiah. I told you I do that. Not of Hebrew class kind of that. I will just show you the word Phares. Before me, they consider saying that those who refer to the Messiah. In fact, in Micah chapter 2, verse 19, good, I don't want to follow that. In Micah chapter 2, verse 19, Paul said that the breaker is come up before them. That word, the breaker, for Phares or Hebrew. The Hebrew word that is about Phares. After I said they have breaking forth, how is this come up before them? They have broken up and have passed through the gate and have gone out by it. Their king shall pass before them. King can refer the prophetic word concerning the Messiah. That Messiah has something to do with the Messiah. Oh yeah, that seed that is in I can't or I don't want to bring that doesn't ban it or get purple from it, or eventually go on today. So that word break forth, okay? They are Teresa. Now the arm with this boy, then of course the next verse was afterward came out his brother that had his character upon his hand, and his name was called Sarah. Okay. Now I mean this Teresa continues the lineage of Judah. Well, because of the circumstances of his death, so this were other Basel, the Johnson and this word of Mwaki, when they come here for Tama, Papa, T. Tama. Well, so then the Jew, within the Jewish context, and when that boy, Amori of Uma, and so he was regarded as a bastard. And when they only after all, who question was well, even before the British came up, you Judah will produce as Kabalu break until the next zone, he had the woman and the Jew was Salo, only a more of one. He did an economic chapter 23. He got from every chicken the guy I think over. Then Obio Jackson, verse 2 that the pastor shall not enter into the congregation of the Lord, even to his 10th generation. All that way they have. The correct translation of the pastor shall not enter the congregation of the Lord until the 10th generation. Okay? Then verse 3, we have an idea. They are all bastard, Ammonites or Moabites. Ammon and Moab, now. Check against the Moab. Only Ammon and Moab were homo lords. They were. You know, Mbao has seen a sort of Moab, we did a village at the farm, or most of our village. I would then go in the bar. Anak dia nak buka kosong kita nak makan, umur okey, dagang di dalam kubah film mau kita dapat ada plan, buat apa, mau ini mesti apa, kita tak perlu apa jenis kada, tu dia ini, dia boleh cepat apa yang mana langsung, dia lama ni dia boleh tak perlu yang, jenis yang tu dia ini. So kada kamu amon, kita kita kamu Moab. So, put that case over. Therefore, as far as God is concerned, one man says, I'm not going to of man. Every day, I tell one man, because God will call the nice and Papa man over there. So, whoever has bastards, all the same way of this will, but there is a whoever has a bastard. So, as far as God is concerned, I got 10 generations before they are born, or people are capacity in this world. So, I grew up on that. That's boy. That boy, almost bottom. I'm not found out go with that until the generation. I am this together. Go with us in Egypt now. I am so much love. I saw from there one and one like don't fight them. Don't answer the ball. I have one there. But how many people will know until you go the generation? Oh, I am telling you this from chapter 23, verse 2. And God had you want to have the seed of the woman, the season and road to the web. Now, Ezen, the sin and to the web. But what is our day until you know 10th generation? So, you began to deliver when you find the name. The rest is more, instead, all you will say about that, somewhere shine, you know, they are walking, I can't go again, I come with woman. I shall let the civilized. What we say to the people that demand the first Samuel chapter 8. Calendar children. Abulo Fares everywhere 10th generation. So, mana Samuel Atoka any Israel. Mana check the same person has lesson. Yes, or what you want somebody can come on check it. Yes, the problem. So, here we if I'm a lesson, mana check the nine of Abulo 10th generation. So, God has to manufacture a skin for them somehow. Then they have to make out when they came on the Colombia, you know that is actually walk back to their prophetic destiny. So you know that chapter 8 of that verse Samuel, probably that demand. That chapter 9, before that was Samuel, they look at going on for Saul. Saul had no Judah. When they Benjamin called, and then at chapter 10, they gave man, and everything was sound the anointing of Saul. In Africa, God said, I said, there come up. ya ka just ya ife niile gosi na ọ na-aghọta aka ma ife ji bụrụ mmanụ edere ya ife ji bụrụ mmanụ edere ya ife mmanụ isi produce Baịbụl akpọrọ ya vial kpọọ ya flask ma ọ kpọọ ya bọtụl Baịbụl Igbo kpọrọ ya karama bulie ruo ya n'isi iru ya n'isi mmanụ edere ya nwere mmiri ma ọrụba ife ị ga-etinye mmanụ na-abụ ka ọ bụla eze na ọka ọ bụrụ prins ndị na-abụ gị ị ga-afụ nkịta ada na-emere ya prins ma ọ na-emere ya kaptịn ma ọ na-emere ya lida ma ọ na-emere ya kwọteba ma ọ na-abụnata king na-afụ the world king ebe a because as far as God is concerned Saul abụrụ king olube mgbe a ga-eji wee king king ga-echi a na-esi na Benjamin wee pụta so Chukwu na-adị prophetic ịbụ na your own life ekwu ha ndụ ga-adịta Chika na eluigwe na-ere ndụ gị anya ere gị anya ife Chineke si mgbe oge eme na ndụ gị ọ ga-eme Chineke si na ọ na-amafe onwe anụmanụ ịmụta onwe mpụ ịgata ị ga-ata mpụ awa mpụ ịmana enwere iche na mmehie nwee echiche na mmehie nwee nke bụ mpụ enwere ndị na-eme mmehie na ndị isi ịgba mana mmegbu bụ si n'ọbụla na mpụ bụziri that is abomination. You know, one of when they mempo, Bobia, this one, they don't go about it. How much you take it? How much you take it? This so organized. That line, if you can see so, I will need it. There's so good. They night ask you to open up. I will like that. I will look for a son. But I'm 8th generation or 9th generation. Go for it. God is waiting for his prophetic timeline to come to pass before he can begin to relate with that life. And God will not take time. If you get Jesus in the line, it's not even in the Old Testament. The New Testament, when I hear of Bala Jesus, that's how he break all of them. Severe all of them. Kita, also never have to find in the lumpo, Obey affect when the body again. Even another again, I call fire offers. I may take good 10 generation. I may take good 4 generation. Once in the body again, or like this was a year, zap, come body off. Came and bandit, you don't need to do of Jesus. Begin to experience the benefits in the blood of Jesus. All blood of Jesus. And this was in the life is so powerful. That Old Testament. Even the Old Testament, you put so many things sitting wrong with that. You know, all that but just from one God and inferior. We design a superior covenant with the blood of Jesus in the New Testament. Okay, so when we follow this story, you now discover now in fact Luke chapter 4. I'm going to cover 10 generation now. Man 10, if I will man 10. You go money there. You know man 10 not putting more wine. That's it. I will not cover this thing. So that we chapter 4. This is now, let's go to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whatever was that? Now, because I actually looking for Nigeria Luke chapter 4. If you don't actually add the 9 Luke chapter 4, you don't have that 18. That is the thing of saying, yes, you were from 10 generations. Now, these are the generations of Phares. So, that's not what happened to Phares. If that now Phares is in there, now, what God was doing that? No, the 10 generation before went to do with Abulu to that. So, God Phares, number 1. Okay? Now, protector. When Phares, you don't need to cut it out when you cut it. So we have a that's all. Then this is a Hezbollah or Hezbollah Mugoy Ram. Then Hezbollah Muga Ram. I forget Ram. Shambo Ram. Then Ram Mugoy Aminata. salmon. Then salmon, that's the only one. So you want what's going? Okay, yeah? Yes. So Jesse, what does it if we take generation now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, if you go to where they go now. So if you take a name, you force on that, you can also have to now. Yes, okay, you are going to you are national. You are salmon. So, you are my brother. You are all my national. So, all national. They think now, as I have whenever saw, if I check go again, David begins to go the 10th generation. So if all my soul and back, soul and West time. I can tell when I get you what to wear, they're not going to be and they take on the mistake. Don't have mistake because I confirm them to do sense. Oh, yeah, but you want your soul, get it going into a system there as a child in India, will get it going. No, you're not going to have a polo and the then we'll have to live. I
want to be man.
The truth is the now so all that was both manifested. Now, what did that one both the 10th generation manifest? If the young man never, it was something like that. Also, the living to come near mother, to come near my demon, voting. I still look now. If you don't because now all is the beneficiary of a prophetic green line. We're not because now we get all different. But even now, how it was in the Old Testament before Christ came. And even this time, the Old Testament, if all only things for something like, we're all only thing like grace. And I see the grace. You put the power of grace over the law. Why grace is so powerful over the law. In relationship, relationship is going to move to the